Today, daily fuel, motivation again, pumped up for a big week, big month, okay? Now most of the time, again, we're motivated by stuff we want, okay? We set goals of where we want to go, sort of, we want to, like, lose X amount of fat, we want to get abs, we want to look like this, etc., etc. So that's all great. But, again, what I've found, and, like, what perhaps you experience as well, people are more motivated by pain than they are by pleasure, okay? So, again, the pain of something, like if a doctor says something to you, or if you're not feeling good, that'll motivate you more than obviously like the pleasure in seeing the goals. So how do we apply this? So let's look at sort of what happens if we don't achieve the goals. Okay, if we don't do nothing, we just carry on down the same course we're going down now. How are we going to feel in 6 months' time, in a year's time, or whatever? The pain of that, the pain of sort of staying the same or going backwards, basically. How's that going to sort of feel? Because that's a big motivator. You look sort of perhaps, again, you booked a summer holiday now, whatever. Like 3-6 months away, whatever. How's it going to feel perhaps standing on that beach like as you are, or perhaps even worse, even more overweight, whatever? How's that going to feel for your confidence, your self-esteem, like being on that beach? Are you going to feel great or not? Because if not, then that's obviously a big motivator drive. I need to do something. Going swimming, your confidence, like talking to women, having sex or something, different things like this. How does that feel? Is that painful enough? Painful enough to motivate you? Same way like business, again, if you're broke, that's when you take the most action, because you're in pain, basically. Again, you need to sort of get out of that pain. So that's a big thing I focus on, and it really gets me more. Instead of looking at sort of what I want, look at sort of what happens if I don't do if I don't do the work, if I don't do what I said I would do, if I don't do these training sessions now, if I don't get my nutrition right, on this day or in a few months I'll still be the same or more overweight, whatever. Or how will I feel? And that's the big motivator, again, I use. Instead of looking sort of always at the goals and what I achieve. Obviously, I write them down and I got sort of clarity with those. But the big motivators I've found is like what happens if I don't do anything now, okay? So, in 6 months' time, what happens if I don't do anything? I'll probably be worse. I've gained a few weight. I'll probably be out of shape. Won't be as happy as I want to be. I want to achieve that goal. They apply that to your situation, and again, if, like I said, if you're going on holidays, if you've got sort of big events coming up, or again, you've got you're unhappy looking in the mirror, what happens if it keeps getting worse each month, okay? Stick with that. So, what happens if you don't do anything, okay? Ask yourself that question today. What happens if it gets worse? And that's the motivation for today, guys. Take it easy, and big week ahead.